or if you don't want to do it in person, send me, the Airloom page, a message. And if you feel like you don't feel comfortable talking to us about it, you know, there are people in place that in this community that you can speak to, whether it's Curtis Bryant, whether it's Papa Duke the poet. Don't be afraid to share your thoughts and your feelings. And, you know, we're always trying to grow. We're always trying to be better. So if you feel like there's a way that, you know, you can assist us in that journey, then please come assist us. Like I said, you know, we're all a family here, and we want this to be a beautiful and safe space for everybody, okay? Okay? Okay, cool. All right. So I'm going to start the show. I'll do a few pieces, and then we're going to get into our first featured art. Okay. This piece is called A Letter to My Ancestors. It was written January 25th, 2020. To my ancestors, thank you for dying so that I could live, for living so that I could live. I can't imagine the void of nothingness that was the dwelling place for my soul before my physical was birthed into this realm. I can't imagine the darkness you met when you took your last breath. The ether that has been the dwelling place for your soul since. I imagine that those places are one and the same. I imagine that our spirits have met before, floating throughout the galaxy, dancing around the cosmos. Your footsteps showed me tradition is genetic, that culture is kinetic, actively moving, breathing, and living still through me, just in a different body. But my body is of your body. Your blood pumps through my heart. Your memories live in my mind. And the breath of your spirit fills my lungs. So, to my ancestors, I thank you because I know that you are here with me, always. Thank you. That's the first piece. Something slight. I really like this one. This one doesn't necessarily have a name, but if it did, it would be called I Am a Human Being. I am a human being. At times, this humanity seems like a prison. Other times, it's a template. And sometimes it feels irrelevant. But I value life. I value being alive. Lord knows I've welcomed death, and I'm glad I didn't find it when I was searching for it. I write because I must. Just as I must breathe, and I must eat, and I must sleep, I must write. It keeps me alive. I trust that everything will go the way that it's supposed to. I trust that my spirit has been here before, and I trust that this journey that I'm on was pre-planned just for me. I trust that this journey is for me, and I trust that anything that is not for me will be removed from my life with ease. I honor myself, my experiences, and my truth. I honor my emotions, as fickle as they may be. Because I know a life without emotions is a life unfulfilled. I give voice to myself. I give voice to my peers. I give voice to my ancestors who died for me to exercise the freedoms I have today. I am a walking masterpiece. And although I am art, I make room for myself to grow. Or at least I'm learning how to. Just as I'm learning how to hold myself with compassion. I hold myself to high expectations, but I must remember, I am a human being. And human beings do make mistakes. I know that I am safe when I am writing on the page, because if anything, the page has always been a place I can call home. I make my home a place to express, because expression is the only safe space I've ever known. I make my home a place to write, because I can always write when I'm in need of finding myself. Thank you. I got just a few more and I'm out of here, and we're gonna pull up the next feature. That cool? Okay, cool. This piece is called Distortion. I wrote this November 23rd, 2021. And if I'm not mistaken, I was actually, I think I was actually out at an event when I wrote it, I think. Or no, I think that's another one. Whatever, Distortion. Nowadays, we don't document anymore. At least I don't. I would rather be in the moment than on my phone. I would rather be in tune than on Instagram. But wasn't technology made to keep us connected? Why do I feel like it's doing the opposite? There are so many features that allow us to revisit our memories as much as we want to. But the more you revisit a memory, the more you alter it. So maybe we're all living in a distorted reality. Maybe we left reality a long time ago. Or maybe this is reality. And my aversion to the current version of cultural norms leaves me disconnected in this distorted, altered reality that I have built for myself. Thank you. One second, please. All right, so I got a few haikus and then I got one more piece and I'm done. So for those of you who are unfamiliar, a haiku is a Japanese form of poetry that consists of 3 lines. In total, it's 17 syllables. The first line is 5 syllables. The second line is 7 syllables. The third line is 5 syllables. If anybody in here is familiar with the word palindrome, it means a word that can be spelled the same way going back and forth, or it makes sense going back and forth. So like race car, if you flip the letters around, race car still spells race car. Mom, ma'am, dad, shit like that. So these are kind of like palindrome haikus, because whether I read it from the top to the bottom or the bottom to the top, it'll still make sense. Looking in your eyes, I drift into galaxies, waking in heaven. spit it one more time. Looking in your eyes, I drift into galaxies, waking in heaven. So now I'm gonna flip it. Waking in heaven, I drift into galaxies looking in your eyes. Waking in heaven, I drift into galaxies looking in your eyes. Okay. Never fought for love. Instead, I was too selfish. Couldn't see the truth. Never fought for love. Instead, I was too selfish. Couldn't see the truth. I'm gonna flip it. Couldn't see the truth. Instead, I was too selfish. Never fought for love. Couldn't see the truth. Instead, I was too selfish. Never fought for love. One moment, please. Please make some motherfucking noise for the band. The band has been so amazing. These gentlemen will be with us all night. I got a few more haikus, then one more piece, and I'm out. This one is kind of sad, or like heavy, so warning. Even if fruitful, a black body is wretched. It cannot bring light. Even if fruitful, a black body is wretched. It cannot bring light. I'm gonna flip it. It cannot bring light. A black body is wretched, even if fruitful. It cannot bring light. A black body is wretched, even if fruitful. We know that's not the truth. I don't know, I was feeling some heavy shit when I wrote that, I'm sorry. Okay. A wounded child cries. In the dark of night, death flees, never being heard. A wounded child cries. In the dark of night, death flees, never being heard. Never being heard. In the dark of night, death flees. A wounded child cries. One more time. Never being heard. In the dark of night, death flees. A wounded child cries. Thank you. So, to those of you who may know me, I'm a rapper as well. You know, I started with poetry. I actually started with acting. I was in my first stage play at like 3. I was in my first talent show singing at 5. And then I started writing poetry when I was 12. And then I wrote my first verse like a few weeks after that. So like literally I have been rapping for, how old am I? I'm 28. I've been rapping for 16 years, doing poetry for 16 years now, literally more than half of my life. But even then, I don't write as often as one would assume. And the other day, I just wrote a new poem for the first time in a few years, like full poem. So I'm gonna do that for y'all. This will be my final piece. All right, so I'm gonna be so honest. Just a little backstory. I recently moved, and I have not been sleeping well at all. Like, also recently got out of a relationship, have not been sleeping well at all. And for the what's today's date? 26. For the 24 days that we've been in this new house, I spent the night in them 22 days. 2 days I was somewhere else. And of those 22 days, I've only slept well through the night 2 nights. And that was last night and the night before. And for me to say slept well, I mean I went to sleep before 3 a.m. I've been staying up till like 6, 7, 8 in the morning, like, and then like napping in the middle of the day, just really been going through it. So that's where I was at when I wrote this. I literally just named it poem. I don't even have a name for it. I wanted to write something deep. I haven't written a poem in about a year, so I wanted my first poem after the hiatus to be something deep. I wanted to talk about the loneliness I've been feeling and the sadness and the feelings of unworthiness. I've been craving company but not wanting to be around people. Socializing just takes too much energy. I wanted to write something about how I feel like I'm at war with myself. I wanted to use some like cool metaphor to help me express it, talk about it like a chess game. Talk about it like a relationship I'd had my whole life. I wanted to talk about my last relationship and my recent breakup and how for the first time in a long time, I truly chose my peace and my sanity over that of my partner's. I wanted to talk about how important it is to choose yourself. I wanted to talk about how difficult it is to choose yourself. I've been craving intimacy and craving company and craving all the things that can help me feel like this life is worth living. I'm grateful, but that doesn't mean that this isn't hard. I've been searching for a love that doesn't want to be found. I've been yearning a love that's never felt consistent. I've been seeking a love that loves outside of myself. Last year, I was in love with 2 women, one of whom I'd known for a year, the other I'd known a lifetime. Unexpectedly, the lifetime lover left me with no explanation. So the year-long lover won my heart by default. I chose to be present in that relationship. She chose to allow anxiety to make her live in the future, so I had to choose me. My lifetime lover has always been my friend, will always be my friend, and will always be the inspiration for some of my most beautiful poetry. I yearn for her. I can't help it, but I want to. I want to yearn for me. I want to search for me. I want to seek a love that lives inside of me. I don't know. Maybe I just need to write something. I wanted to write something deep. Instead, I wrote this. Thank you. When I say love, you say love, love, love. Poetry ain't dead. We ready to keep the show moving. We ready to keep this motherfucker moving. So start clapping right now. Start clapping right now. Welcome the first featured artist to the stage, Karma El Poet.
Everybody know how to roll their R's? All right, we're gonna practice together now, okay? Everybody follow me? I need y'all to put y'all tongues at the top of your mouths. Inside, not outside. Follow me. Inside, not outside. And then just let it roll. Okay. All right. We're gonna get into it. My name is Karma El Poet. Thank you for having me. Appreciate the band. Appreciate everybody over here at Poetry Ain't Dead. So I just got out of prison a couple years ago, and I just started doing poetry a year ago. So y'all ride with me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So gonna mix it up. You ever had a toxic relationship you just had to leave? Sometimes you just gotta go. Sometimes you got a couple in life, you just gotta go. I'm leaving you right behind. It seems I've already been left. You stole my heart, crashed the car, so now I'm charging you with theft. I want to leave you right behind. I can't seem to stay in check. I try to stay away, though I know it's not okay. How else do I protect my heart for leaving you? And it says it's gotta go. Short-lived memories we had. Time goes fast, but why not slow? Me leaving you behind is actually causing pain, because I'm not ready to behave. So with you, I can't remain. Me leaving you behind is actually putting you in front. I feel shame for running game, so it's time to stop this hunt. While I choose to leave behind the times we shared together, our time was like the seasons that change within the weather. So when I go leave you behind, just accept it's for the best. I must impress that I'm impressed by the way that you impressed me. See, I don't care less, but for my heart's been cared less, which makes me in turn careless and, well, just a little bit careless. Maybe this is like a cry for distress. I could die from this stress. Yes, I'm blessed, but must confess that I'm not really ready for all these tests. Did we pass? Did we fail? Did we ever stand a chance? When we really used each other to distract us from this dance, that our hearts, they took in turn, and the chemistry, yes, it burned. The passion that you share when I pulled your hair, you'd scream and squirm. Our bodies, they moved in turn. The juices, you know, we earn. But like children, we were hopeful, and well, we have so much to learn. So I'm leaving you today because what we did was not okay. We can't ignore the truth that on others we did play. So I'm leaving you today because what we did was not okay. We can't pretend, let this extend. This must end. Girl, we must part ways. Our options are always present, but I'll save us both the work. I would have given you the world, or off my back you'd get my shirt. You told me you had choices, while I was just a flirt. But that's not what you said when I gave you head and I made you squirt. So I'm leaving you today. I can no longer be nice. Remember when I ate you out and you scratched my head like I had lice? I'm leaving you today, so this is my sacrifice. See, I'm going, gone. It ain't worked the first time, love. Why the fuck we gonna fail twice? This is called Dear Miss Ma'am, because sometimes you gotta write a love letter to a woman. And when I was in prison, I couldn't see her. I couldn't touch her, but I could write to her. Dear Miss Ma'am, I write this letter to your soul and it comes from deep within. Let me start with a statement that is simple. I am him. I see you. The truth of your being is a beauty beyond measure. The mold that is your gold, I've been told, is something like a treasure. I see your glass is never empty, rather it's the epitome of whole. Please don't trip when I say I take a sip and bask in your drip before draining your juices whole. See, when I speak, it's to make you leak. Feel my strength, you can be weak. I got you. See, as I bite that right cheek, you ask, well, I eat. Sweetheart, there's no need to speak. Just go ahead and hold my head as I give you head and just release. Óyeme bien cuando digo que quiero decir la verdad por mí es que sin ti no puedo vivir. You see the fire in your eyes comes alive as I dive between your thighs when I strive to make your spine arch in ways that make you want to say, Papi, that dick gotta be mine. You see it's yours, but you gotta work. I'm on top, but you gotta twerk. Go berserk, I'll put it hurt. I will dive into your oceans with motions to make your legs jerk. I got you. This is your treat, so take a taste of this meat while I eat the cookie that's between your hips that's so soft, warm, and sweet. You see, this time is 4 hours. These 4 hours are empowered. We'll climb towers for these hours are 4 hours, because 4 hours I will bask in your flower. You see, it's sweet, it's not sour, it's water, so my beard craves your heavenly showers. And oui, je veux te dire, avec beaucoup plaisir, nous pouvons faire tout. These languages of love is what I want you to feel. And they say that time does heal, but these band-aids, they can't peel the scars on our hearts because they play their part. So tonight, sweetheart, one thing, let's just keep it real. Poem. Got some new shit for y'all. All right, I'm gonna really open up and try to do something that I have never did before. I'm gonna try to sing. I cannot sing. I'm gonna try. Band, you got me? Y'all, you've been having me. I already know. Y'all got me. All right, we gonna try. All right. It's called Bruce Payne. My heart's been broken and the pain goes so deep. My heart's been broken and to fix it ain't cheap. And my heart's been broken and it hurts to the core. My heart's been broken and it can't take any more. And my heart's been broken and the pain cut too deep. My heart's been broken and it's burnt from this heat. And my heart's been broken and it aches to the core. And my heart's been broken and it can't take any more, 'cause my heart's been broken. You know, speaking on heartbreak hasn't ever really been that easy. I find that to this day, just the thought of a relationship makes me feel a bit queasy. Uneasy like I'm sick, but my stomach says I'm scared. Drunk from love, while sometimes toxic, our senses seem impaired. I'm paired with you, but I am impaired too. The selfish things I sometimes do that causes pain from my impaired views. I mean, my drunken views from drugs abuse, they mask the views from my mask that views. The little boy inside was really lost and so abused. In sadness I seek humor, laughing silence, so amused. It's like Joker in a riddle, I feel two-faced in the middle. I want that poison ivy of desire, but I want my Nora with her crystal. See, I'm Mr. Freeze caught in my ways, the bane of pain. I'm Hugo Strange, a dark star in the lab, seeking cures like Preston Payne. I'm a dead shot like Cupid, chasing cat women like Bruce Wayne. Smoking scarecrows gas, the fumes I take them in, because my darkest nights are those without my Harley Quinn. And my heart's been broken, and the pain goes so deep. And my heart's been broken, and to fix it ain't cheap. And my heart's been broken, and it hurts to the core, 'cause my heart's been broken, and it can't take anymore. Follow me on. If you want to follow me, if you want to check me out, you can find me on Instagram, karma_lpoet. Again, that's karma_lpoet. Vibe with me, man. Vibe with me. I got a YouTube channel coming out, so just rock with me.
Make some noise one more time for Karma L Poet, ladies and gentlemen. I want to make a quick announcement. Some of you may have noticed that there was no cover charge to get in like it used to be. So Poetry Ain't Dead from here on out is now donation based. If you can't donate, then we understand your presence is enough. But if you are able to donate, we are so grateful. The suggested minimum donation is $10, but whatever you have to give will be super appreciated and super welcome. So all of that donation information is up at the front, at that front table near the front door. And yeah, again, we got vendors, we got crocheted hats. We also have one of our featured artists. He's selling some pieces, some customized canvas pieces that he's painted. We got a bar over here in the back corner. We got a table of food over here. We operate on integrity, so we're not gonna have nobody standing over you. But also, if you get some food, please make sure you send the money to the Cash App that's provided. And yeah, we're here to establish a space of love and connectivity for all of us. If that's cool, say cool. Okay, cool. Y'all ready for the next poet? I don't know if I believe that. Y'all ready for the next poet? So start clapping right now. Make some motherfucking noise. Make some noise. And welcome to the stage, Asia Lee!
Yeah, thank you. Hi, everyone. How are you all doing? That's good. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. That's so sweet. I'm not here to keep you too long. I have just a couple of pieces I've prepared that I am excited to share. I'm excited to be in this space, sharing the stage with such talented artists, amazing band. So thank you all so much for having me. This first piece is entitled Tall Tales. When I was a kid, my mom could always tell when I was lying to her. I was never good at it. I could never make eye contact. I never knew what to do with my hands. She'd demand, just tell me the truth, because I already know you're lying. Falsehoods and fables were never worth trying, never worth defying the trust of my mother. Tell me, what do you think is worse? Lying to yourself or another? We call it delusion, avoidance, an unhealthy way to cope. Call it protection, privacy, a false sense of hope, a slippery slope. Because once you tell one, another isn't far behind. You must keep perfect time. This sanctuary you're creating must be refined, or one may find this counterfeit cathedral was constructed in a distressed mind. Oh, the ways we lie to ourselves. Isn't it more ethical that way? We mean no harm, there's no malicious intent. I mean, the biggest lies we tell are the words we never even say. Keeping quiet in a moment when we should ask for help. We lie by omission, we lie to preserve self. It didn't hurt, I don't matter, no, it wasn't traumatic. The lies we tell ourselves, I'm sorry, mama, but I've gotten so damn good at it. Deception has infiltrated the daily routine. I'll be happy when, I'll do it tomorrow, I'm fine. How many times a day do you say things you don't mean? It may seem these small things don't hold much value. Look at how we lie by dismissal and the way it allows you to keep the facade. As much as you lie to yourself, do you feel you can fool God? Are you really at peace if you can't accept reality? When there is no longer a superficial safe haven, are you really at peace if the world is too wicked to be true? Can you speak to another and neither of you need to be convinced in that conversation? Oh, the lies we tell ourselves. And my other piece is titled Lesson Learned. When I first moved to the city, I didn't feel it fit me. I quickly learned how everything isn't as it seems. I learned how the city plays make-believe. I was naive. I was unaware. I felt deceived. It felt so unfair, all of the prayers and sleepless nights. I wasn't prepared, but I still had to fight. I had everything to prove. This move had to mean something. All adversity is just a stepping stone in the person you are becoming. So I stayed, learning to never assume. I was quickly taught what horrors can occur in these college dorm rooms, but I stayed. Even when I felt alone, crying out, I don't belong here, but feeling it wasn't my time to return home. No, not yet, so I stayed. Keeping faith, it was going to be okay, anticipating the day where my worries were much smaller, anticipating the day the Mecca showed me what beauties it has to offer. I stayed, and still I am here. I didn't know grief felt so much like fear. I didn't know I would be capable of accepting blessings as they appeared, because blessings, they may not be. Everything that glitters ain't gold. That's what the city taught me. Discernment, humility, confidence, all tools I now carry with me. My greatest trial has become my reason to smile. My growth, I am indebted to the city. Standing here today, I acknowledge my time spent has been heaven sent. Because what's joy without suffering? In the most sunken place, I seek God's face. No longer drowning in the flood, I am resurfacing grace. Granted the gift of community. In all its virtues, I am reaping to hear my name like it is worth keeping. I'm speaking about what kept me here. In this world walks the hands and feet of the one above. The greatest lesson this city taught me was one on love. I'm speaking about who kept me here. With love like this, how could I ever feel alone? I have finally made it home. Perfect, free of turmoil, it may not be. But wherever you are, if love is present, it's okay to stay. Yes, that is what the city taught me. Thank you. If you all would like to connect with me outside of here, you can follow me on Instagram at I am Asia Lee, or I'll be walking around and we can do life and chat. Thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Y'all make some noise one more time for Asia Lee. If you're having a good time so far, say hell yeah. Say hell yeah. I'm so glad, I'm so grateful that y'all are here to share this time in this space with us. Again, this is donation based, so if you have it in your heart and in your pockets to share, all of that information is up front. It is going to the nonprofit that partners with Airloom, AMPS Wellness, AMPS Wellness. Please share. We're going to give our band some time to breathe. This is going to be a 5-minute intermission, no more than 7 minutes. If you need to go to the bathroom is upstairs. Again, we got our vendors, we got the bar, we got the food, and don't be afraid to shake a hand and make a friend. Poetry and Dead, we'll be right back. When I say love, you say love, 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 love. We about to get back started. If you'd like to come back to your seat, please feel free. If you want to stay standing where you standing, feel free. But if you want to get comfortable, come back to your seats. Please please feel free. Give me 1 second. Could somebody open that door right there for me, please? Attention, all our friends and family outside. The show is about to get back started. I repeat, attention to the friends and family outside. The show is getting back started if you want to come back in. Again, to those of you who may not be familiar, my name is Coley Xavier. I am the host and co-curator here at this beautiful show that we call Poetry Ain't Dead. We took away our cover charge. We are now donation-based, so if you find it in your soul and in your account to be able to share, all of the donation information is at that front table up there. Minimum suggested donation is $10, but we will be super grateful and gracious for whatever it is that you can share. Y'all make some noise for the band for being so fucking beautiful tonight. Y'all ready for the next artist? Say hell yeah. Say hell yeah. Well, we welcome into the stage a young lady who has quickly become a staple to this space. And this is her first time featuring on the Poetry Ain't Dead stage. Make some noise, start clapping right now, start clapping right now, start clapping right now. And welcome to the stage, Ava Rose!
Everybody, how y'all doing? Good, good. I'm excited. This is my debut on the Poetry Ain't Dead stage. This is definitely one of my favorite poetry spaces in the Atlanta scene, so I'm very grateful and honored to be a part of this. As Coley said, I'm Ava Rose, and I got some pieces for y'all, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to get in my karma bag. I'm going to try to sing for y'all a little bit. Is that okay? Okay, I'm going to ask for some crowd participation. Y'all feel like singing with me? I got a soft voice, y'all. I need the help. But y'all, I appreciate that. So I'm going to sing this hook first. If y'all catch on, we're going to sing it together the second time. Cool, cool. You got something. You got something on the inside. You got something. You got something on the inside. Okay, we're gonna do it one more time. So I gotta sing it with me the whole time. Cool? Okay, cool. Thank y'all. I like this. This is nice. Okay. You got something. So I got my glasses. Sometimes things can be deceiving. Then put out to the masses. Discernment leads to clarity. They may try to hide, but I find when I go seek to open my mind, no longer blind by my abilities. Seen it in a dream, so I put the work in to get it by any means. I'm growing in confidence. It's feeling like common sense. I asked my father this question, and all he told me was, you got something. You got something on the inside. You got something, baby. You something, don't you? You got something on the inside. Since the beginning, I knew that I was different. It's like I had a vision before I came to existence that there was no competition. We all just one of ones. That's why I made the decision to burn bright like the sun. That's that one, y'all. Thank y'all for that. Yes. Okay. This next piece is a little different. It might have a different flow. We'll see where y'all go with it. Okay, that one's called Seeing is Believing. That was a feature I did on a song. They still ain't dropped it yet. So I was like, let me let the people have it, you know. Until then, this next one is like that too, but it's a little more spoken wordy, a little in my rap bag, you could say. This one is called It Is What It Is. So we'll go with that. Okay. World's still spinning, so we gotta keep going. Only thing constant is changing and growing, showing me how we don't know a damn thing. No use in expectations or planning. It is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. I do what I can and there's nothing I can't do. Mind over matter, the only way I push through. Quiet the chatter and start to feel in tune. There's a bigger picture once you figure it out. Stick with the program or you can break out. See what reality's really about. You can go your own way or just chase the clout. Ain't no saints, we all sinners, only beginners in this thing called life. Might move up once, get set back twice. Take your chances like rolling the dice. This ain't nothing nice, got to be precise or get caught up not doing it right. It's okay, there's always a new day. Sometimes you gotta learn things the hard way. How long? That's it. Okay, so this last piece, I like this piece too. Y'all can keep that going. This is one of my favorite pieces. I wrote it at the end of last year, and it's kind of like my mantra for 2024, so I hope y'all feel it. I call it Profits, and we'll get into that. I'm going to try to catch a beat. Prophesize my future, I see profits on the way. Got abundance coming to me, yeah, the funds are on delay. I'm the one, no questions asked, that's why the sun shines on my face. I may not have all the answers, I just need a time and place. And I'll break down your chart, delineating the signs, calculation of the stars, translation of the divine. Yeah, you might see the vision if you linger in my mind. I'm inclined to superstition, so the magic is aligned. I keep my bank by the river, so the tank is getting filled because my cash flow delivers and deposits start to spill over. I have more than I could ask for. Wanna share it with the world, so I'ma need my passport to support my people, a nation across the globe. Speaking affirmations and reality is told. Prospering properly is my prophecy. For those pocket watching, it's time you pay me my profits, please. Y'all are a vibe. Y'all are nice. Thank y'all. Thank everybody. It was amazing to be a part of this. Quick shameless plug. So first, if you like the poetry, if you like the vibes, you can find me. I'm Ava Rose at ava.arose, AROSEE. So ava.arose. And also, I'm a co-founder of the nonprofit AMPS Wellness. Thank y'all. We've been taking donations all month. It's our summer of service. So if you have any clothes you're not wearing, hygiene products you're not using, canned foods you're not gonna be eating, we got 2 boxes at that front door. Please donate. We have until the end of this month before we give it to the Atlanta Mission Shelter. Please follow us if you want to be a part of any events. We're bringing community together, grief support groups, all of that good stuff. Thanks for letting me be a part of this. That's amps.wellness if you want to know any more about that. And I love y'all. Thank y'all.
Y'all make some noise one more time for Ava Rose. We have one more featured artist, and then we're going to get into our open mic. We still have a few open mic slots, so if you want to get on there, please let me know before they're all gone. If y'all ready for the last featured artist of the night, say hell yeah. If you're ready, say hell yeah. So make some motherfucking noise. Start clapping, start clapping, start clapping. Welcome to the stage, Xay Rozay.
Always stepping out looking like it's picture day. Everybody staring with their phones out, picture it. I'm like Kobe with the wrist. Bitch, I don't miss. And when I fucking die, I'll be a legend. Just like him, I consume all the energy in the room. Turn that shit to light, now everybody going zoom. They be like, Xay, you clean like you carry round a broom. And all you get is praise like a bitch saw a tomb. Like, I'm a cool dude, I'm a killer rapper. Hands up when I speak, but no, I'm not a pastor. Heads turn 360 when they see me in alabaster. Smash on in the light and my teeth look like Casper. I don't mean to be cocky, but it took a long time to actually love myself and actually fuck with my shine. So I'ma talk my shit, cause the universe knew I'm a motherfucking gift. Now crumbs, now look how hard I chew. What's up, Airloom? Make some noise for Coley, your host. Make some noise for the beautiful poets that went before me. Make some noise for the lovely band that's tuning it up for us. And make some noise for every single person in this room. We are on Love Frequency tonight. All right, is this y'all the same band that I worked with last time? No, this is a new one. All right. So I tend to be a little bossy. And last time I was able to kind of explain the poem, and then they would just start. So what's up, y'all? My name is Xay Rozay. I am a queer rapper, a new age celebrity, and I am America's Next Top Hitmaker. Yeah, speaking into existence. So I'm gonna do a couple poems for y'all, and then I'm gonna end with a track. Y'all like that? All right. Thank you. So I'm all about energy, right? So I know, we can tend to be a little quiet and a little timid when it comes to poetry, but the energy you give to me, I promise you, I'm gonna give it to you right back, all right? So if there was something that you like, even during the open mic, go ahead and snap, go like this. Everybody takes the cookie, you gotta be like, right? Everybody stomp real quick, give it to the church stomp real quick. That shit is felt, okay? So, band, this poem is a poem about cliches and being on a roller coaster. So I wanted to have a nice start and a nice climax and then a nice ending. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring us, in. Y'all ready? I'm gonna let y'all lead me in. This is my honest cliche, y'all. Life is like a ride, and as cliche as it may sound, like a roller coaster. And we never know when we're gonna get off, but when I do, I hope that the wait was worth it. I hope that the line was worth it. I've never been the most patient person, but I'm learning I got issues of letting go. Like, these fingers are talons, these hands meant to hold on, this body meant to be a lifeboat. And no matter how many Titanic relationships I go through, y'all, I just can't seem to learn my lesson, y'all. I'm stubborn. I don't like to listen to others. My tongue always ready to enter the boxing ring. I love just as hard as I fight. I'm a paradox. This mouth that so easily can wreck a whole entire human. I have mastered the most dangerous weapon in this world. Hence why I am amongst the most deadly assassins. I'm a poet, a breed created by God to show this world how beautiful and ugly it can be. We are the kaleidoscopes of society. My body is only 28 years old. And And yet people still love to tell me, Xavier, you have an old soul. And as cliche as it may sound, I believe them. Some mornings I wake up and feel like I already lived the day that's ahead. I don't often pray, but I ask God each and every day for my daily bread, because life just seems like one big Monopoly game where money is the motive and happiness is something you only buy for a moment. So I'm a Virgo. And as cliche as it may sound, y'all, I take after every trait. I'm emotional. I'm sensitive. The meal I often crave is love. Sometimes my body feels empty, like it don't always be packed when I be at a poetry show, but I've come to learn that love is temporary. Just like the audience, I crave things that people are not ready to give. I'm a fixer. I often attract people that don't know their full potential. Half the time I don't know my own. I weigh 250 pounds. I'm still trying to fix myself. My skin has been through some shit. I got the acne scars to prove it. My sexuality is always questioned, but never how I feel. I heal by being honest. And this is my most honest poem, and you just got to witness a poet mend themselves to their craft. And every time I get behind a microphone, I check into my favorite hospital, y'all. And as cliche as it may sound, isn't that beautiful? This poem, a piece of origami that I created with my lips, and you just got to witness how I tuck my secrets into its folds. I'm often told that the key to happiness is honesty. And as cliche as it may sound, y'all, I believe it. Poem. Thank you. So, I am in the era of metamorphosizing, right? I'm in the era of creating the person that I wanted to be when I was a kid, right? And that is a superstar queer rapper. And so while I was on this journey of even manifesting the idea of who Xay Rozay was, or who is and who is becoming, it was like conversations with God. And I realized I was going through metamorphosis. So I wrote a chat book. It's called Metamorphosis. Can I please have my chat book? Thank you. I have this beautiful chap book right here. It's only $10. And I have, you can't afford not to buy it. Like, I also have other beautiful artwork for sale. Everything is handmade, one of one, the only one. This poem I wrote, and it's the actual, how do you say, like, you know, like self-titled, like it's the self-titled poem of the chat book. And it's about my last situation shit. So, man, this poem, I want you to think about a butterfly coming out of a cocoon, okay? And if you want this book, it's only $10. All right, man, go ahead. Take me on a ride. From the moment a butterfly releases itself from the chambers of its cocoon, and it flutters its wings for the first time since its transitional summer, I wonder if it remembers its past self. Does it know when it flutters its wings that it is an affirmation to its tribulation, a reminder to itself that its struggle allowed it to fly? There has been moments in my existence that I have awakened from conscious slumber and forgotten who I was, or maybe I was just so driven to giving birth to the man I am today that I forgot my purpose and lost my way. I know one thing for sure. Like a caterpillar, I have shed countless layers of skins of who I was yesterday, moving toward the light of promised supernovas disguised as self-actualization. I have shed pieces of myself in hopes of attracting a partner, a lover that could teach me how to be my best self. Yet every skin I've worn, I've always been ashamed of the last. I would say I'm so excited for my future, but subconsciously living in my past, swaddled in a chrysalis of false confidence while me and my inner demons clash. How do I expect someone to love me if it's me who continues to judge me, forced to digest the harsh truth that until I accept the man I am today, I will never learn how to be the man I am destined to be tomorrow. And then one day, I opened my eyes, mimicking morning skies hung off my delusional tequila sunrise. A man notices my wings from a glance, says he likes the way my lips dance, whispered pollinated promises into my antenna. He told me he has never seen a butterfly like me, and I believed him. I fell into a vat of sugar water and almost drowned from his sweet embrace. Like butterflies, my heart fluttered when I received his gaze, and then all of a sudden, he flew away without a whisper, ripped me out like a page from his story, left me to wonder or to flutter into the arms of another lover. He ain't know that I have been through lifetimes of this cycle, of praying for a lover to mend the wings I always thought were broken but were actually anew. I have reincarnated from worm from butterfly, and have died countless lifetimes without someone to admire the way I twist my hips, the way I fix these lips, yearn for someone to hold my hand with the fiercest grip. Did you know a butterfly has only 15 to 29 days to live after it pushes itself from its chrysalis? And it's funny how a month has always felt like a lifetime to me. And it only took 30 days for you to ghost me. The silence, it hurt me, but I'm grateful for your love. Although it ended shortly, I am learning how to be grateful for what people give me instead of grieving what they owe me. I am still learning how to be comfortable with 30-day cycles, how to be fluent in rebirth. For a lifetime passes every time a butterfly flutters its wings. And I have lived and died plenty, constantly ready for redemption. Poem. That was Metamorphosis, y'all. I kind of chewed a little bit, didn't I? Okay, y'all got quiet. Y'all was listening. So yeah, this book is only $10. I have a couple of other pieces there. Come and talk, connect with me. My Instagram is XayRozay. That is Xay Rozay. It literally means Xavier squared. My brand is all about embracing the duality that we all carry, which is the divine masculine and divine feminine energy that we all have inside of us. So that's literally who Xay Rozay is this cosmic being that plays with both the elements of who we are as humans. So I'm about to do a little song for y'all. In March, I dropped an EP. It was my first project. Before I started rapping, I was a nationally ranked spoken word poet. I went across the whole country doing slam poetry. And I always wanted to do rap music, but I never believed that I could. I was always like, nah, ain't nobody gonna get it. And then it came to a point where I feel like I completed my mission in poetry, and then God was like, you've always wanted this. So I wrote a project. It's called Fresh Me. It's available on all streaming platforms. And the project is literally a self-love letter to my younger self in middle school. So this song right here is called I Am. Does anybody know what I am means? It is the metaphysical term to your higher self. So I am. so on and so forth. You claim to be what you say you are. And so when I say I am Xay Rozay, I want you to say I am. All right, that's the chorus of the song, right? So I'm gonna say I am Xay Rozay. I am Xay Rozay. I am Xay Rozay. I am Xay Rozay. Purr. All right. So I'm gonna close out with this song. This is my first track on the EP. I hope that y'all take a listen to it, and I hope y'all vibe with it. We about to turn up the space before the open mic. So, I need a little quick water, and y'all can start the track. And let me sit though.
I am Xay Rozay.
I am Xay Rozay. I am Xay Rozay. I am Xay Rozay.
Summer rolling another blunt. Summer rolling another blunt. Summer rolling another.
Summer roll another blunt. Flew the pretty girls and we feeling real cunt. Don't got a double, bitch, I do my own stunts. And my fit so hard, that's word, the big pun, big pun.
Pun, pun, pun.
Finger looking good, yeah, I never leave a crumb. Everybody wanna know, Zay, where you from? I be like the islands where they make the rum. Where the girls wanna waste and they shake they rump. 222, I'm on the right path. Everything I roll is liquor and trash. On these ones and twos like algebra class. My brain good, just I'm a smart ass. Pray to Lord, pretend me keep the snakes in the grass. Cause I'm coming out, no Niecy Nash. On these bitches' heads like knees and Nash. Diss me in the Yuki eating beans and mash. I'm a lemon pepper stepper. All these looking most, but your bitches doing less. Ari's on my body cause I got the pressure. Work so hard and I don't forget the pleasure. Ow! And I know I got the gravy. Teriyaki kicksta and stir fry crazy. All these rappers lame and they pen game lazy. Maybe that's why they wanna copy paste me. I am Xay Rozay. I am Xay Rozay. I am Xay Rozay. I am Xay Rozay. Come on, I am Xay Rozay. I am Xay Rozay. I am Xay Rozay. I am Xay Rozay. Why yes, I would love another cup. I'm all about the buttons, go ahead and pull it up, fill it up. You know Zay got the juice. I make them get down and I make them get loose. Gold on my neck, but my name ain't Bruce. Then I make them roll mad, then I throw out the juice like, yes bitch, you know that I'm the boss. I make these hoes jump, but I'm not Chris Cross. Welcome to my house, bitch, I'm not Miss Ross. Keep my name on their list, but I'm not lip gloss. Cause why? I'm a 9+1. I'm what's happening, but I'm not rerun. I'm a shooting star, go ahead and make a wish. And when you wanna smash, I just write another hit. Oh, word? That's word to Yonsei. Steady when a meal was ate the entree. I am not Cherie, who gon' check me, boo? You can catch me out in Tampa with a jet ski too. If we talking haters, name a pesky few. They make me mad, they be rapping like the rent is due. I am Xay Rozay. 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 Make some noise for yourself, Airloom. Woo! Someone roll another blunt. Yeah, if you want to roll a blunt for me, I do. If you can't afford $10, I do take EBT, blunts, joints, gift cards, drinks. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. It's been an honor to be here and spit for y'all and be just my authentic higher self. Like if you can dream it and you can see it in your head, it can come true, y'all. So I really hope that y'all leave inspired, that y'all leave with the ability and the capacity to create something for yourself, to share it with somebody else, because creation is the closest thing to godliness, the ultimate creator, and we all have that energy inside of us. So I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Come to my table. Follow me on Instagram, XayRozay. Peace. Make some noise one more time for Xay Rozay. All right, so we're about to get one more intermission, 5-minute intermission. We're going to let our band vibe out, and then we got the open mic coming next. We have a few more slots open for the open mic, so please, if you want to get on now while you can. We're about to fill up. If you're doing something on the open mic and you need to send a track, then meet me at the bar, and I'll give you the information for that. Poetry and Dead, we'll be right back. Go ahead, band, do what you do.
y'all make some noise for our lovely band members today? Oh, what the fuck is that? Can y'all make some noise for the band members today? We got Manny on keys. We got Nez Carday on the bass. And we got Joven on the drums.